Hiding Place was really a song that I had thought about, or actually in 2001, 9/11. I remember seeing images of people walking through New York covered in ash and just looking to find some place of refuge, solace, and a hiding place. And I remember sketching out on a piece of paper little pictures of a church door, and kind of wrote the words sanctuary underneath that. And I think it was then that the Lord put in my heart to record the song Hiding Place, the project Hiding Place. What happened is in between I Will Sing and Hiding Place, I did another project called Thank You, Lord, and it's like, yet there's still this thing in me that wanted to do a project that allowed people to come and find some kind of a refuge, just a hiding place, and I think it's actually just as timely now as it was in 9/11 of 2001, as I've traveled all around the world, just seeing people in Indonesia and Africa and everywhere. There have been tsunamis and earthquakes, and people they're just desperate to find a refuge, a hiding place, and it's a very simple song I wrote about 3 days before the recording. The idea was in my head like for about 6 years, but 3 days before we recorded, I sat down at the piano. After watching the Hillsong United DVD and just seeing the passion of all these kids crying out to God, and it just touched me. I sat there and watched it with my family. It touched me, touched my family, and it kind of took me to a different place musically. And I sat down and wrote, "You are my hiding place. I run to you. I need your mercy and grace to see me through, so I run to you." And I called David Hamilton, the producer, and I said, "Hey, I think I got something I'd like to consider for the project." And it ended up being the title song. After we recorded the song, I was trying to find a place, like where do we want to put this song on the project. I was thinking cut 6 or 7, maybe cut 8. And as we were listening to the Roughs, my daughter said, "Dad, that needs to be the first thing you hear." And I said, "Well, it's not exactly a typical Don Moen opener. It is kind of in a minor mode, and this kind of sets a tone like just different than I've ever set for the first song on a project." But the more we thought about it, and I ran it by the producer and my A&R guy, it just seemed to be the tone that I wanted to set. It is this is what I wanted to say. You're my hiding place. And I think that's the message that transcends all cultures, all denominations, and all generations.